Now, let's talk about types of minerals. Minerals are generally divided into two categories depending upon their composition of how they are made. Such minerals are metallic minerals or non-metallic minerals. Now, to give an overview of this, minerals which have some kind of metallic or which are made from metals which have a composition of a metal in it are known as metallic minerals. Whereas non-metallic minerals do not have any kind of metallic content in them. Now, further, the metallic minerals are also subdivided with ferrous and non-ferrous. Let's study about them in detail. Now, raw types of metal are usually present in metallic minerals. Raw metals such as iron ore, aluminium, etc. They are found in minerals, and these kind of minerals are known as metallic minerals. Metals can be classified as per hard components which carry heat and electricity. For example, such metallic minerals are iron ore, bauxite, manganese, etc. They are good conductors of electricity. That means that electricity can pass or run through them, as well as heat can be transferred through them. Metallic minerals are further classified into two categories, namely ferrous and non-ferrous. Example of ferrous minerals are iron ore, manganese and chromite. Now, you may wonder what is ferrous and what is non-ferrous. So, to answer your question, ferrous means that if a mineral has some amount of iron in it, it would be termed as ferrous metal. Whereas non-ferrous metals are the metals from which there is an absence of the iron metal. So, if in any mineral iron is absent, that becomes non-ferrous. There might be presence of other metals such as gold, silver, aluminium, copper, but not iron. If there is an absence of any kind of metal, then this can be termed as non-metallic mineral. So, for example, on the other hand, the minerals which do not contain any kind of metallic component or element, they are termed as non-metallic minerals. For example, gypsum, coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum are resources, they are minerals, but they do not have any kind of metals that can be found in them. Now, minerals, how do we extract them? Since they are located deep inside the surface of the earth, how do we extract them or get them? There are three major factors: mining, drilling and quarrying. Now, firstly, let's talk about the process of mining. The process of mining is also further categorized into two categories: open cast mining and shaft mining. So, further we study these topics in detail. Mining is the process of extraction of minerals from the rocks and buried surface of the earth. Now, in open case mining, when you mine something, in open case mining, when we talk about mining, there are two categories. First is open case. The minerals in this type of mining, they are lying at shallow depths, deep depths on the surface of the earth, and they are removed or they are extracted by removing the surface layer. As you know, the crust or the land of the earth, it has several layers. One by one, each surface layer is removed in order to extract the minerals which are buried deep inside the surfaces. Now, at the same time, shaft mining is a method in which a deep holes are dug in which mineral deposits lie, and it may go on to great depths, and that is how minerals are extracted. Now, also drilling is another method which use boring holes in the surface of the earth. This means to bore deep wells so that we can drill out petroleum, natural gas and oil that occurs or appears below the surface of the earth. Finally, there is another method which is known as quarrying. Now, in this method, the minerals, they lie near the surface and they are just dug out. They are not buried very deep inside, but they lie near to the surface of the earth, and that is why how they are dug out. Here is a fun fact. You know, always tell what the rock contains, what kind of mineral does it contain. So if you ever observe a rock which is blue or greenish in color, it may contain copper, because copper, after a certain point, when it comes in contact with air and moisture, it turns blue. Now, let's talk about types of minerals. We already discussed that there are two types, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Now, how are these minerals formed? They are formed, of course, by rocks, because they are buried deep underneath the surface, the rocky layers of the earth. So, metallic minerals are found or formed under igneous and metamorphic rocks, whereas non-metallic minerals are found under sedimentary rocks. The examples of metallic rocks are iron ore in North Sweden, copper and nickel deposits in Ontario, Canada, iron, nickel, chromite and platinum in the south part of Africa. Whereas for non-metallic deposits, we have limestone deposits in Caucasus region of France, manganese deposits of Georgia and Ukraine, and phosphate beds of Algeria. There are some mineral fuels also, some minerals and deposits which are used as fuels, such as coal and petroleum, and they are also found in sedimentary strata.